I'm Norah Nyadzua. I come from Kilifi County. TFGBV is violence that happens on digital spaces. And when you say digital spaces, we mean the online communities whereby we interact with individuals, which in different tools or in different platforms such as X, which formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And why should communities understand TFGBV? It's because it affects individuals, and in communities we interact with different individuals. It also affects somebody's capacity in areas such as employment, education, the normal interactions we have, and how someone expresses themselves in different capacities that they are in. Yeah. It has provided a channel into which violence easily spreads in the online space through the different platforms that we have. One thing can happen in let's say for instance it happens on X, and it will easily spread to Facebook, to WhatsApp, through social media, which has made it easier to interact with people in a short span of time. Some of the challenges I've observed is that on social media, women or young people, it's not easy to defend ourselves because we don't have the mandate or the skills to control what's happening on social media. So you see that the moment you even reach a point of raising these issues or defending yourself, it's too late, because it's kind of a challenge to control what happens on social media due to the unlimited number of people who can easily access these channels. Yeah. On individuals, online violence has brought a lot of trauma. It has really affected individuals' capacity to perform their duties. Let's say those who are employed. Some even go to an extent of being forced to resign from work. On schools, some people will even have fear. It has also instilled fear in people to interact with individuals. Let's say, for instance, these were news that were aired out there, so you feel unsafe. So it has limited somebody's ability to easily interact or to easily engage with individuals in whichever capacity or whichever spaces they're in. Yeah. One of the major impacts of TFGBV on individuals is on the mental health aspect. It affects the victims of TFGBV because it brings a lot of trauma, it instills a lot of fear, and some people go to the extent of even committing suicide out of the violence that they've undergone. So as a community, we need to come up with awareness messages on how to treat mental health, especially to survivors or to victims of TFGBV. This will ensure that we create a conducive and safe space for all, ensuring that everybody's dignity is protected. Schools should come up with a program or learning programs on digital safety. They should educate students or young people on how to protect themselves on these digital platforms. And communities can also do sensitization programs to educate people on how to protect themselves or on how to react in case somebody is facing violence, through ensuring that they protect their dignity, they protect their well-being. And also as young people, we should be able to verify information on it once it happens, and we should also speak out on these sites that we are in to ensure that the information or whatever violence that is happening is a bit controlled. Yeah. To the communities, creating safe and inclusive digital spaces is everyone's responsibility. Not only to the young generation that heavily uses social media or the online spaces, but to each and every person. Each and every time we are aware or we hear of any form of violence that is happening in the social media spaces, we should be ready to call it out and to come up with measures on how to control and safeguard our communities.